Hello everyone, my name is Emily, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Poppy Playtime and Social Identity Theory. This video is going to be different from my last stock image film, but I've had so much fun making this script, and I hope you enjoy the video. Horror is a genre that is filled with content. If there is a horrific thought or scenario, it is already made into a movie, game, or book. However, that was not the case in 2013. A man named Scott Cawthon created a game called Chipper and Sons Lumber Co. Many critiques said that the game looked scary. The appearance of the beaver characters gave players an unsettling feeling while playing. Scott Cawthon took those comments and just ran with them. On August 8th, 2014, he released a game called Five Nights at Freddy's. This game was about a security guard watching over Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which had 5 animatronics being the main attraction. Their names are Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Foxy the Pirate, and Chica the Chicken. The pizzeria shut down due to animatronics oozing blood and mucus. The player must look through security cameras and keep the animatronics away from the security office. If they are unsuccessful due to the power going out, then one of the animatronics will come and kill the player. While checking the security cameras, the player can read a series of newspapers. They tell a story about how 5 children went missing while playing at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. However, after the police searched the entire building, they could never find them. So the man who was suspected to be the abductor, they could not charge him. It is inferred that the missing children were put into animatronics so they could not be found. Now they haunt these animatronics, and their mission is to stuff whoever enters the pizzeria into an animatronic suit like them. A man named Phone Guy briefly mentions that the animatronics will do that as well.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
From 2014 to present day, Scott Cawthon has made 7 games, authored several books, worked with another dev team to create 2 games, and a movie was just released at the time of making this video. The impact that Scott Cawthon has made on the horror genre has changed drastically. Some developers have taken Scott Cawthon's ideas and put their own spin on them. Whether that has created the same amount of success or not, only time will tell. However, there is one game that I would like to touch on. Poppy Playtime was created by Mom Entertainment and released on October 12, 2021. This game has been released through a series of chapters. Chapter 1 in 2021, Chapter 2 on May 5th, 2022, and Chapter 3 is scheduled to be released in winter 2023. In Chapter 1, the player plays a person who used to work at this company called Playtime Co. Toy Factory. They are revisiting it after the company had shut down indefinitely due to their workers coming in for work but never came back out. 10 years later, the main character has come in contact with Playtime Co. through a letter that was sent to them from an employee who is believed to be missing from the incident. The player walks around the building and reads some documents. Playtime Co. was a company that made children's toys. Toys such as Huggy Wuggy, Poppy, Mommy Longlegs, Kissy Missy, Cat Pee, etc. It can be inferred that the missing workers now inhabit these toys and haunt them. Mob Entertainment has seen massive success with their game so far. As mentioned previously, they already have 2 chapters of the main game and a spin-off, along with a series of toys that had been stocking the toy aisle for a while now. With all this success, Mob Entertainment has acquired 2 elephants in the room. One being that they decided to make NFTs on the characters from their game. The main selling point for these was whoever bought them could find secrets within them. However, people can clearly see what the NFTs say, so there was not any point in buying them, even though thousands of people have bought them anyway. The environmental impact on NFTs is a whole other can of worms. It is odd that a game geared towards children would market these and be the drawing point that these digital images have secrets within them. Along with the topic about how Mob Entertainment markets themselves to children, they have a YouTube channel by the name of Enchanted Mob where they post Minecraft animated videos that have questionable things in them. Many of these videos have thumbnails about death, gore, cheating, and other explicit things geared for children to see. Enchanted Mob has not uploaded those types of videos in over a year, but they did rake in a decent number of views for these videos. The discovery of these videos did create a lot of intergroup conflict because many of the older fans had no idea what was going on. I think the discourse from that is why Enchanted Mob does not upload these types of videos anymore. One thing to note is that a good majority of these videos have Five Nights at Freddy's characters in them. I am not sure about the copyright rules for these sorts of things. It is odd that a company takes characters from another franchise to make a profit. Personally, I think it is extremely disgusting to put these on the internet for children to see. Over the years, the horror game genre has slowly shifted to advertising for children, much like Poppy Playtime. It is with the use of bright colors and cute characters. Now, how does this relate to social identity theory? Well, it is with the fandoms of these respected franchises. I am going to say right now that I have bias in this, and that is for Five Nights at Freddy's. I am part of the community. I am not an active member with posting fan art or anything. I am simply a viewer and an enjoyer of this franchise. From this point forward, I am going to be calling Five Nights at Freddy's as FNAF. It is less of a tongue twister for me. FNAF is in my in-group where I have positive thoughts about this community and the franchise. Poppy Playtime is my out-group where I have negative thoughts about the franchise and the community. Scott Cawthon paved the way for a new type of horror, that being mascot horror with the use of a cute animal, but it turns out to be this horrific antagonist. The success that FNAF has gotten is crazy. I recently watched the movie that just came out about 2 weeks ago as I'm recording this, and I loved it. I loved being around the people that enjoyed the series as much as I do. It was a surreal experience being able to find references throughout the movie and laugh with others while watching. I had a lot of pride in the community while walking out of the theater. I know this franchise has a lot of stereotypes within it, such as people who enjoy FNAF are a bunch of weird children or adults that dress nerdier than others, which I will not deny that. The stereotypes are there, but there is so much more to this community that meets the eye. I think a lot of people who are a part of the community are not afraid to express themselves and what they like. They dress however they want and be themselves. which I think is extremely wholesome. I personally do not know of many intergroup conflicts within this fandom. I think that is because the community is so big, but I do not doubt that there is conflict on the regular basis. FNAF has changed the lives of many and brought so many people together, from YouTubers making videos playing the games.
Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3, 1, 2. Was that the bite of 87?
Talking about theories.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Fan art, etc. What makes FNAF different from Poppy Playtime is how the franchise did not lean into advertising for children. Of course, they released toys and other things like that, but it does not feel disgusting at all. They have stayed the same, and they are not making Minecraft animated videos that look questionable. Poppy Playtime has a stereotype of being geared towards children, and by the looks of things, it does seem that way. I was in Walmart one time, and there was this very small child, at least 4 years old. He was sitting in the shopping cart playing Poppy Playtime on his mom's phone. I was incredibly surprised to be seeing a kid that small play a game like that out in the wild. It just solidifies where Mob Entertainment decided to go with their franchise. I have seen so many Poppy Playtime toys at random events, such as the Boise Goddess Festival, flea markets, Phoenix, Arizona Mall, Target, etc. Poppy Playtime is the new hip horror game, and it is extremely marketable. Overall, I think both of these franchises have gotten massive amounts of success, whether that be through questionable means or not. It is impressive that these two franchises can break through and get mainstream success through toys, movies, games, and books. Scott Cawthon paved the way for developers like Mob Entertainment to even be in this position right now. Fans want to see their favorite games achieve greatness, and it is paying off for mascot horror specifically. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. I worked extremely hard on it, and I think it is the longest paper that I have written in years. It is certainly the longest video I have made. I apologize if it was all over the place. I tried to be cohesive, but honestly, I have a lot to say when it comes to this topic. I put a lot of love into this one. FNAF holds a special place in my heart. I am happy to be part of a community that has been going strong for almost 10 years. I think it is something incredibly special. Again, thank you so much for watching. Here are my sources. I hope you have a happy Halloween. If it is not Halloween when you're watching this, happy Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and have a happy New Year. Bye, everybody.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where I wanna be. Five Nights at Freddy's.